What's up, guys? Back again with another Starseed video. And this is just going to be a quick video. I want to talk about one of the most influential artists in my life and a big inspiration for me just in general, and who, like I said, influenced me to do a lot of things in my life. I'm talking about the late, great Jose Onfroy, also known as XXXTentacion. And I just want to talk about the impact that he had on my life. He was one of my favorite artists around the mid to early 2017 and 2018 before his passing, and I've since listened to like his music on and on 2019, 2020, and I still listen to it to this day. But aside from his music, I really want to talk about the impact that he had on me and the day his death happened, and how I just remember it so vividly. But I just remember X wanting to change the world and creating this safe space where he just talked to his fans and inspiring different people and just saying things that I had never heard any other artist say, or even any other artist trying to connect to their fans in such a way. He had really taught me about like the law of attraction and pursuing your dreams, and he had really tried to help other people, and in the way that he was telling people to pursue their dreams, he actually inspired me to pursue my dreams at the time of doing music and becoming a bigger artist. And it really was influential to me at the time. I really did love doing music, and it was something that I really was passionate about, and I do believe that without him I wouldn't have done music at all. I actually wouldn't have tried to go to the lengths that I did, and I wouldn't have delved deeper into it and gone as hard as I did in music. But due to X, I just immersed myself and really found that confidence to go ahead and give it my best try. I do believe X was a very troubled person, and this is not an excuse for anything that he's done or anything that has gone on in his life. As far as the controversies, I want to say I don't condone any of the controversies that he has been involved in the past. I don't partake. I don't condone anything of the sorts. But I do want to say that I do believe he was trying to change and try and change as a person and create some good in the world, inspire people and change some lives. And I do believe if we are judged by the worst mistakes in our lives, then we wouldn't have any friends or peers or anything. Like, if my parents, if my family, if my friends, if a stranger just only judged me off my worst mistakes, then I wouldn't have anybody around me. And I really need these people around me in my life. But just like X was trying to do, I also am trying to do good and positive things in my life. Although I've never done anything that X has done, but I definitely have made a lot of mistakes in my life. And like I said, everybody makes mistakes, and if we're judged by our worst mistakes, then we'd have nobody. I do want to say, I believe nobody in the industry is talking or was talking like X was to his fans. I don't know anybody that was trying to connect or create on the level that X was trying to do. Aside from his music, I don't believe anybody else right now is talking about the things that X was talking about. And I really do believe he was trying to put a lot of people on and open a lot of minds to what could be and what can be. And it just inspired me a lot. I do believe if he was alive today, he would be one of the biggest artists out, and it's just sad, and we'll never know what he could have truly been. I will say, I remember the day he died very vividly. I remember being on the phone with this girl that I was messing with at the time, and I remember we were talking. Funnily enough, she was a big Drake fan, and, you know, at the time previously they had a beef, and she was kind of on the side of Drake, but we were talking that day. And I remember, like I said, I remember so vividly. I was talking to her, we were just joking around, and she just says, "I think X got shot." And I start like looking around on Twitter and different social medias, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm trying to like figure everything out. I'm thinking he's gonna be alive. I'm thinking he's gonna pull through out of this. But I remember seeing a tweet later that day from the sheriff's officer, the police that had come through and found him or got that call, and they had announced that the young man that they had delivered to the hospital had passed. And it felt, I know like it sounds dramatic, but it felt like my whole world had crashed down. This was somebody that had really inspired me and had really just changed me as a person almost. I wouldn't even say almost. He did change me, and even to this day, I still follow a lot of what he said and what he inspired me to do. And so, for that, I just want to say thank you, Jose Onfroy. Thank you, XXXTentacion. As well as the music that you made when I was an angsty teenager and depressed going through it at the time. You made this space for me where I could just relate and just duck off and listen. I really appreciate what you've done. I wonder what could have been.